All right. So welcome to our session today regarding the University SBTDC funding partnership for our summer 2023 program that we call our Graduate Technology Commercialization Internship Program. My name is John Uveri. I'm the director of our tech commercialization team here at the SBTDC. And a few goals for this session are, number one, to provide you with a bit of an overview of the program. We'll note the participating universities and the students who will be taking part this summer. We'll discuss the 2023 timeline from where we started in this program, January of this year, all the way out through the fall. And the primary goal here, of course, today is to speak about the accounting logistics. So we'll delve into that, and I'll go over a couple of screenshots of important documents that you'll want to be familiar with, and you'll be sharing those documents back with us toward the end of the summer. So this summer makes the 22nd year of our technology commercialization internship program. So I started this program back when I completed my MBA at Wake Forest University. When I joined the SBTDC, I saw that there was this terrific potential meld between early stage innovation-based companies that we work with here at the SBTDC and primarily MBA students and some graduate scientific students. And we said, hey, let's try to put these two populations together and make some good things happen. So we are now in our 22nd year of running this program. And over that course of the 22 years, about 400 businesses have taken part with about 200 different interns. So a long history of great work product coming out of the program. And with that, about 80,000 hours of service has been provided from our student interns to these innovation-driven companies in North Carolina. So 400 hours of service is going to be provided from each intern to each of the companies that they're working with. So historically, interns have worked with 2 companies apiece during their summer tenure. This year, we're going to be focusing their efforts on providing support to just one company, and that's going to allow them to delve a little bit more deeply into the client work this year. So one caveat is UNC Kickstart interns, of which there will be 2. They are going to be working half-time. Their time is going to be a total of 200 hours. So a little bit different than the rest of the interns. Now, interns, we consider them consultants, which is different than what we at the SBTDC are considered. Internally, we are considered advisors or business counselors, and we look to students as being consultants because they are able to provide a much deeper level of business development services and kind of ground assistance to the companies that they're working with. So a little bit of a difference there. So here are the companies or the universities that the SBTDC is partnering with this summer. So UNC Kenan-Flagler, Western Carolina School of Business, NC State's Jenkins School of Business, Charlotte School of Business, App State School of Business, Duke Fuqua School of Business, and UNC's Innovate Carolina through their Kickstart program. So this program has some unique financing features to it, thus the importance of us chatting today. The university funds 50% of student stipends, and the SBTDC funds the other 50% of student stipends. The university, which will be you, are helping to carry out the payroll for each of the students. And at the end of the summer, your university is then going to invoice the SBTDC for our portion of the funds, and the SBTDC will then proceed to reimburse your university for that amount. Here's a list of the students that are participating in the program from all of those, the 7 different programs. I believe I sent this table to you guys late last week. If you need this table just to have the email addresses of the students that your university is participating with, let me know and I'll get that to you right away. But in total, we're going to have a total of 12 interns across those 7 different universities. So the stipends, as we spoke about, the 50-50 match that university and SBTDC provides is a pre-agreed on budget that we discuss back in the November and December timeframe of each year in preparation for the summer. So here's a breakdown of the different schools, the number of interns that are going to be participating from each school, the university amount that's being provided, the matching SBTDC amount that's being provided, and therefore the intern that each student is going to receive. So hopefully this table kind of makes sense. So the timeline of this program is such that in February, we carried out student interviews with the assistance of the business schools, and we've completed those, of course. In March, we proceeded to make offers to all of the interns that we ranked most highly. And interestingly, this year was the first year in several years that all of our top ranked candidates accepted our offers. So we're really pleased to see that. So we've got some really strong fitting candidates that are going to be participating with us this summer. In April, this month, we will be sending you or have sent you the contact information for the participating students. Next step on your end is going to be to reach out to those students to let them know that you're kind of their point of contact, or if you're not, who their point of contact should be. Get them set up in your university's payroll system, get any employment documents signed, etc. Not that it affects you from an accounting standpoint, but generally students that are international students do reach out to me and get their CPT paperwork, etc., taken care of. So that shouldn't affect you. In May, May 8th is going to be the kickoff day for all but one of the interns. So that, of course, will be their first day for payroll. Deepshika with Keenan Flagler, she's going to be on a school travel for about 3 weeks. So her start date is 6/5. The total paid hours is going to be 400 hours, total of 50 days. Just to make it clear that no holidays, and in this period, Memorial Day and Independence Day fall, no holidays, no weekends, no overtime. That way, there isn't any time and a half issues or whatever the university policies are for working holidays. So no payment for holidays. So 2 of those weeks are going to be 4-day work weeks. And then finally, just to make a note that the UNC Kickstart students, they're going to be working a total of 200 hours, which is 20 hours a week over the course of the internship. In June, you will continue with payroll, track hours as your systems require. In July, the final day of payroll is July 18th. So that will equate to a total of 50 days, and again, 400 hours. That takes into account those 2 holidays. And again, with UNC's Deepshika, she'll continue working beyond 7/18 to meet her 50-day requirement. Now, invoicing of the SBTDC, this is kind of the crux of our talk today. We'll review momentarily 2 documents. And these documents are, number one, an invoice, which we term our monthly financial report. And the second document is a cash match form. So both of these are Excel-based forms. I've got a screenshot of both of these spreadsheets that we'll discuss right now. Noted on this first spreadsheet, the invoice / monthly financial report, it's a relatively simple document, or we've tried to make it as simple as possible. And for those of you that have worked with us before, this is the same exact document that we've used in the past. So in this spreadsheet that I will send to you, just so you can have this in your files for later use, are cells that are highlighted in yellow, and in green font are the data that you need to put into those forms. You don't need to worry about any of the other fields. If once you type in some values, they will self-populate the other values in the spreadsheet. So pretty straightforward. Campus name, campus address for payment, date, invoice number, campus project number, et cetera, et cetera. So pretty straightforward. And this is, again, going to act as the document that you send to us, which will, in effect, put into place our ability to then reimburse you for the funds that the SBTDC had agreed to. Okay. The second document is useful to us in that it demonstrates that your university contribution, not the SBTDC's contribution, but the university contribution is X amount. And why that is important to us is that it shows that we are leveraging state, or what I should say, leveraging non-federal dollars. And that's important to us because we are required in our organization to match federal dollars that we receive from the Small Business Administration with non-federal dollars. So that is the point of this document. So here, again, you will simply input the value of the university contribution, which is 50% of the student stipend. It will self-populate the rest of the values, and you'll include your name, phone number, signature, etc. So pretty self-explanatory. In August, we will send you, again, these two documents that we just went over with a reminder to complete them and then send them back to me. I will then push them over to our accounting department, and then they will take action to provide you with the funding. In September, October, again, we'll make payment to the university. Okay. So this is my contact information, juvary@sbtdc.org. Julie Lanning, she is our accounting head. She is the person that I will forward these completed documents onto at the end of the summer, and then she'll be the one that takes action. If you have specific questions, you can feel free to reach out to both of us as you're filling those documents out, and we'll be able to kind of guide you through any other processes that you may have that you need questions answered on. So with that, I'll open it up to any questions that you may have.
I have a quick question, John. So
Sure.
we actually, so the SBTDC on campus at UNC Charlotte actually just moved under the umbrella of our college. So they have to do that monthly reimbursement for all of their expenses associated with the unit. So obviously this, just from my understanding, this form that we're going to be doing, the invoice, is completely separate from that, correct?
That is correct. Completely separate.
Thank you.
Dawn, I didn't get any email from you at the end of last week, nothing. So if you could resend or something that I could get the information that you had in there would really be appreciated.
I will send that. I think I may be mentally mistaken that I may have included some of that information in the email about this session. So I will send a full-blown email to all of you.
Okay,
Thank you, John.
good.
Excellent. Excellent. And again, I'm hoping this session is being recorded because I did hit record. I will upload that and send you a link to that recording, just in case you need to refer back or send it to another person on your team that may not be familiar with the system or situation. So. All right. All right. Well, this was nice and quick and hopefully easy and not painful for you all. Time to go back outside and enjoy that nice day. We wish, right?
Yeah, we wish.
So, all right. Well, it was appreciate everybody jumping on here, and just we decided to start doing this a couple of years just to make this process nice and quick and easy. So hopefully that's the case for y'all.
Hey, John, I don't know. Can you hear me? This is Connie Fowler.
Hey, Connie, how are you?
I'm fine. I was in another meeting, and so I jumped on this call late. So I think I missed the whole meat of the meeting. So I definitely want to get a recording so I can, I mean, I know I've done this a couple of years, but I still want access to the recording. So I have my I's dotted and my T's crossed.
Absolutely. I will get that to you momentarily here.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Connie, I took lots of notes for us.
Oh, thank you. I apologize. You know, you run from one meeting to the next, and if somebody talks 5 minutes long, then you're late to the next meeting. So don't overschedule. But thank you for taking those notes. I really appreciate that.
Well, hope everybody has a great rest of your afternoon. Definitely reach out at any time, and I'll send you a follow-up email this afternoon.
Okay.
Thanks, John.
so
Thank
much.
you.
All right. Have a great afternoon. Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Fantastic. Thank you.